As they prepared for battle, both sides were pinning their hopes on Hideaki, positioned on Mount Matsuo. Ieyasu was gambling that Hideaki would defect and join battle on his side. Mitsunari was confident that Hideaki would attack Ieyasu on the agreed signal. Sekigahara was the biggest gathering of samurai in Japanese history. Without his heir, Hidetada, Ieyasu promoted his younger son, Tadayoshi, to uphold the family's honor in combat.
I want you to take Tadayoshi into battle. Look after him. Make me proud.
Would you like to take a look at their front line, Tadayoshi?
The battle began well for Ieyasu's forces. But samurai combat was no longer just a test of sword skill. Cannons and arquebuses, weapons introduced by Jesuit missionaries, played their part. And all the while, Hideaki remained rooted on top of his hill.
Come on, Hideaki. What's stopping you?
Penguin, what's shaking? What is stopping you? What are you doing?
Slowly, Mitsunari's men began to prevail.
Slowly, Penguin's men began to prevail. What's shaking? How are you, Penguin? And Penguin, by the way, I wanted to thank you for lurking on my channel, moderating. I appreciate it. I've noticed sometimes really late at night that you might not chat, but you're lurking and you're moderating. So gracias, thank you very much. And how is the King of Penguins today? Oh, nice, 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 nice. My daughter turned me on to so many yeah, you and my daughter would chat. Yeah. What's happening, Sebo? Let me get some light on here, you guys. It's a little dark in here. Sebo, what's happening? My daughter is a big fan of that time period. I know very little. So if I need to know, I know who to ask. Oh, shit. I'm okay. I'm all right. I can't feel my legs, but I'm okay. Oh, shit. I'm all right, thank you. I'm all right. It's a nice day. I'm just sitting here with jelly legs. But I'm okay though. I'm usually in good spirits. So rock and roll. Thanks for asking. Exams, huh, you guys? It's the end of the semester for you guys. I remember sitting typewriter to typewriter. We didn't have computers in schools and when I was in college. Oh, absolutely, Penguin, absolutely. Yeah. My daughter is a couple of good that's usually the kinds of things, documentaries on a Plantagenet dynasty. When my daughter comes to visit, she'll marathon something like that for the whole weekend. It's always good stuff. Good to see you guys. You guys, thanks for coming in so quick and saying, hey, Twitch never shows me an accurate number of people that are in the room. So I'm going to ancient Japan, you guys. And as usual, this isn't some kind of speed, power, playthrough, whatever. I'm adventuring through the ancient world. Dude, there's a lot of good stuff on YouTube, man. I'm so surprised. There's stuff that I can't find on services or even pirate services. Blackbeard taught me a while back in the day that I can't find on any services, but yet I'll find them on YouTube. Shogun 1980, Richard Chamberlain, 6-part series. You can't find that anywhere except in French on YouTube. What's for dinner, y'all? Sebel, what was your choice of food for the day? Oh, it broke. Bummer. What was the last thing that King Henry VIII said? Trivia of the day. What was the last thing that King Henry VIII said? Oh, right on. Intoxicating beverages later, right on. Lucky you. I just want to score some eggnog. You wish you were here. You wish you were here for Warlord's Elven-made Toll House cookies. I have some rice and sausage. Penguin, be safe and have fun. What kind of tunes are you guys going to listen to? Are you going to do some dancing? Tell me you're going to do some dancing. I know you're going to do some dancing. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds yummy. I freaking love cranberries. I have some cranberries in the fridge. Yak's milk and peppermint schnapps. Old sock. Vintage 1832. Dude, muffins are so good. I gotta get some freaking banana nut muffins and some freaking poppy seed lemon. Oh boy. Oh, cranberries are so yummy. I wish I could get lingonberries out here on the East Coast, but I can't. You gotta get those in small Norwegian towns. Gin or beer, right on. Ah, gin. My dad used to drink gin. That's all he drank was just gin once or twice a year on a holiday. What's your beer of choice, Penguin? We go to the pub. You can order any beer in the world. We're at the Chicago Brew Company in Boulder, Colorado. I think they have over 1,000 home brews. That's the most brews I've ever seen. You could order any beer. What's Penguin's choice of beers? Cronenberg, right on. Astro, what's shaking? How are you? I'd like to be able to find a McEwen's Triple X Double Bock Or is it triple Bach? Yeah, it's triple X triple Bach. McEwen's, Scottish, dark like tar. I haven't found that in years. That was the shit. That was so good. When I go to the store in the next couple of weeks, it'll be probably Sammy Smith's. Right on. Good deal. Drink one for me. I wish I had one. I'd have to get to the store. I really like Francis Connor. Right on. I really like Francis Connor. Francis Connor's a favorite. Guinness is too, for me, Guinness is too generic. I like thicker stuff, but Francis Connor's a light beer I like. Hoegaarden in the summertime. Or Amstel. For now, it's coffee. The sun just went down here in the Gettysburg battlefield. It's a nice day out. It wasn't too cold, wasn't too warm. So I'm playing this ancient Japan campaign, guys. And you guys, thanks so much for coming on to chat. Are you? Me too, these days. Whenever. I haven't been out very much in the last 3 years, but when I do get out, I don't drink as much as I used to. When I was young, I used to drink a lot. Where am I from? Originally, where was I born? I live in Gettysburg. I live on the Gettysburg battlefield. Gettysburg Address, Abe Lincoln, all that stuff. But where did I grow up? I grew up there. Right on. It was Starved Rock. But I haven't lived there. I haven't lived there since the 80s. I was back home 10 years ago for a couple of years. But I haven't really been back to Illinois since. I haven't lived there since I lived in Chicago in college. But I've been living in Gettysburg on the battlefield for the last 8, 9 years, almost 10 years. And you can ask me anything. I'm a transparent person. Right on. Are you from Norway? My family are originally 1,000 years ago from Tønsberg and Tungeteigen, my last name. So our little town there in Illinois is the first permanent Norwegian settlement in the USA. But there's also Danish settlements and there's Swedish settlements in our county. Our county is the largest county. It's the central county in Illinois. And it also has the most parks and state parks and that sort of thing. Which is one of the reasons that I started working for the Park Service when I was young. Yeah, right on. People back home still speak Norwegian. They still speak Swedish. They still speak Danish. The old timers who went to one-room schoolhouses. My aunts and uncles and my parents went to a one-room schoolhouse where people spoke different languages. So back in central Illinois, there's some folks that kind of like, you know how there's Spanglish, where people speak a mixture of different languages? So the Danish and the Swedish and the Norwegian over the last 200 years has kind of merged a little bit. So like you'll see Norse, like Ericssons will say smorgasbord, but to us that's common, but it's not actually Norse, it's Swedish. So those languages have merged. So we settled there in 1825, so our 200-year anniversary is coming up. And there should be a big celebration. You should join the Sons of Norway. Sons of Norway is a national group, kind of like, I don't know, the Shriners. Let's see if I can find that for you guys. And you guys, thanks for coming in and saying hey. Just been sick. And it's the holidays. Some. For example, Norwegian is closer to Frisian. It's closer to Netherlands or Dutch than it is to Swedish. Norse and the Netherlands languages are closer than, say, Finnish or Swedish or Danish. They're similar. I can find that for you. See how long I last. Just been out of it. That's hilarious. They have Sons of Norway listed as an insurance company. Hell yeah. Right on. Cool. Awesome. It's a good group. Smoke them if you got them. So the upside downsides of the day. Downside is I'm at that age where I'm losing my teeth. The upside is I can get those freaking fangs put in with all the sharp teeth. Right? I can look like a demon teeth. I'm going to ask the dentist, I want the demon teeth. That's the upsides. You can get demon teeth. All your teeth might fall out, but then you can get demon teeth transplants. Do you know why? Do you guys know why there were so many bloody, horrific wars in feudal Japan in the 16th century? Do you know why? Death, destruction, greed. Nope. It's not it. It's because they didn't have any herb. Dude, I'm telling you what. Yeah, I lost these teeth, right? It's gonna happen. I don't care what anybody does, you're gonna lose teeth, man. When you're approaching 60, you're gonna lose teeth, right? But dude, I can get the freaking sharpened off freaking crazy demon teeth, right? That would be bitchin'. I see like a little buzz, like you can say a word and like you guys will have neon signs on your teeth, like you'd smile and it'll say smile. Oh, technology. The things we do with technology, totally useless. So you guys, we are in, I think, 1562. So I started this campaign as just a character made up out of my head. But as usual, I like to play as a character who actually lived through those events. I like to do living history, so to speak, because I can't do living history in real life anymore. I can't do reenacting anymore. But we can do reenacting through video games, right? So I needed to find a character that took that. Yeah, for sure. It's interesting because diversity is strength in ecology. Diversity is strength in every ecology, in any environment. Diversity is how we stay alive, and that's how the plant world stays alive. It's how the animal world stays alive, is through diversity. Plants. This century, I wanted to play a character who was actually there. Okay, and as usual with a lot of playthroughs, and I'm doing a history mod, right? I try to influence and forge the events so that they mirror, or at least somewhat go on loose parallels as well as we can with Warband to the real events that took place. So, for example, I found one character who was a significant character in the history of the 16th century in Japan, of the Civil Wars, the unification of Japan. And he was actually the second great unifier of Japan. He's called one of the second great unifier, but he's not in the game. There's a character, I think, that was an attempt to be this character, but it wasn't finished. The names are different for some reason. So I did indeed find a very significant character to portray in the campaign who was an icon during the era. And we are trying to follow that historical timeline by our choices as closely as we can. And so we started out with Freelancer, level 1, fresh. The videos are on my YouTube channel, by the way. Our first look, I've never played this. I'm new to Gecko. But shit, we're like 150 days in, so I'm not new to Gecko anymore. I'm sure there's some things that I'm uncovering, but it's more or less vanilla Warband, overhauled to ancient Japan. And so what we did is we took on the persona of Toyotomi, okay? And so we will form the Toyotomi clan, the Toyotomi shogunate. So right now, just like Toyotomi did, he started out as a farmer and as a peasant in real life. And he fought under the banner of Lord Oda. I'm having a hard time remembering. THC, yeah. It keeps me sharp, actually. But he fought under the banner of Lord Oda, who became shogunate, okay, who later almost became Taiko. He took over a third of the country. Toyotomi rose in the ranks in Oda's army, okay, became one of his generals. And then after Oda's death, he seized power. And so we're playing Toyotomi. His armor is actually in the game. His banner was in the game, but I created a more accurate custom banner. And as usual, a lot of the stuff in this mod, you guys will see that I've changed. Menus, music, I've really overhauled a lot of the music. The menu screen, some pretty basic stuff in the font. And so that's what I've been kicking it doing. So when I'm chilling up here in my Tower of Solitude and I'm not live on Twitch, I've been in ancient Japan, been in Paris now, been having some fun. And you guys rock. Astro, good to see you again. Penguin, always good to see you. Sabo, good to see you. Rock and roll. And so I mixed up a bunch of the music. Most of the music you guys will hear I mixed myself. The graphics I did myself. Illustrated them myself, I should say. Illustration is a collection and compilation from many different sources into a compilation that is symmetrical or asymmetrical. You get the idea. And that was quite a mouthful for cognitive dysfunction. Rock and roll. So we'll jump in, y'all. And again, you guys, thanks for coming in, saying hey, hanging out. See if some more friends stop in. And if you guys haven't ever played this, in Penguin, I am playing that mod that you suggested next. I'm going to be doing a first look on that. That's next on my list. I've already got that installed and everything, man. It looks. I have not fired it up, because the presentation looks cool, like on their website. But it's going to be fun. So the next first look, very first fresh peek, never ever looked at it before, will be that mod you turned me on to. Let's hope Twitch cooperates tonight. I wish I was rolling out in 1080, guys. If you guys want to see this stuff in 1080, hop on my YouTube channel. And gracias if you do. If you guys come along for the adventure, you're interested in a little history, I'm learning as I go. And I'll share with you what I've learned. And as always, all of my streams are MS streams. And if any of you could donate to the MS Society to help cure this illness that's fucked my life up, thank you. And it's open season on F-bombs. No more tip jar for the F-bombs. So we're fighting under the banner of Lord Oda. We have risen in the ranks all the way up through Freelancer to the top. What's shaking, Cal? It's going okay. My day, well, my day's over. My day is over. It's 6 o'clock. The sun just went down. What was I just saying? Shit, I forgot what I was saying. It's not your fault. It's my brain. Now, if you meet me in person, that happens every 5 minutes. How are you, Cal? So we started in Freelancer, that's what I was saying. And so we're rising up the ranks. In Freelancer, we have gotten to the top rank, the top cavalry rank, the officer rank in Freelancer. And so one of the reasons that I wanted to stream today was first to hang out with you guys and say hey. And two, because I think we're about to take our next step. And so either we are going to, because we are now at like level 14 maybe, we're still really weak. We've got a lot of good loot, we got good armor, we're fighting okay, but we're not even level 20 yet. We don't have a 150 renown yet, so we may not get invited to be a vassal. All we can do is see. Okay, I don't know if the vassalage requirement's going to be 150, 250, 350, or what for renown. But we aim to be a vassal of Lord Oda so that we could build up our strength, power, level, loot, etc., 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 grab ourselves a fortress, a historically significant fortress that Toyotomi actually took. So we're looking to take Momoyama, which was his fortress, maybe even Kyoto. And so we'll see. We'll see what happens. So we're going to try to follow the actual timeline, as usual in my campaigns, to the best of our ability. Cal must be late there. Your schedule. Now you see, the downside is I don't have a schedule anymore. And the upside is I don't have a schedule anymore. So Cal, when you coming to visit? Is it true that you're a hot blonde chick? Oh, where's Warband? Oh. Cal, how's your eyes? And what was for dinner? And what's the biggest thing on your plate? Your schedule. I'm sorry, man. It's hard to use that word, isn't it? But when you use that word, I know what that word means. Struggling. I hate using that word. But sometimes it's the word. Yeah. I'm sorry, man. It sucks. It's eye issues is so annoying is an understatement. So may your eyes get better sooner than later. Gotcha. Study, 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 study. Oh, man. Gosh. I was so lucky. I was so lucky. I was so lucky. Do you know who my professor was? If you've seen Indiana Jones, when Indiana Jones was at the University of Chicago and he had a professor, that was my professor. His name was Robert Lesher. That's who that professor was based on. And so study was awesome. Study was awesome. Because when I'm studying the Gate of Ishtar, I could go to the Asian Institute right across from the Frank Lloyd Wright House, and I can actually see it, touch it, write about it, learn about it, share it. It'll be safe. Do you guys have snow over where you are? Any of you? We don't have any snow here yet. It's been trying to snow. Where's Warband? You guys, thanks for hanging out and chatting. I noticed that when I chat, I noticed my statistics, my analytics show me when I chat, you guys are always coming on, hanging out. When I game, not so much. Objects in webcam are larger than they appear. How you guys digging that tunes? I just mixed this up before the stream. Right before the stream, I mixed up these tunes. Gosh, there's so much good traditional Japanese and Chinese music on the internet. Such good stuff. Such good traditional renderings. Well, thanks, Cal. Maybe someday I'll know what you look like. What would you like to hear a story about? So we drove our station wagon down to Kansas, and the station wagon broke down. 2 cute girls, 2 ugly guys. I was one of them. I was probably your age. And so we hitchhiked all the way out to California. So that's kind of like hitchhiking from Warsaw to Portugal. And so we got to this, and so these two kids in this pickup truck picked us up. And they were asking me where they could get any weed. And I said, well, you get me to California, I'll get you all the weed you want. Yep, that's my life these days. Video games and weed. I'm trying to create some art, modding this stuff, and trying to be comfortable on what could be my last day. Every day could be my last day. And if you were in my shoes, it's rare you take a chance on having your last day ruined again. Whereas Warband, Anatar, right on. What's happening? That's not going to kick that out. Here we go. Good to see you. Thanks for the awesome chat the other day. I can't remember when it was. I think it was 2 days ago. But dude, thanks for the chat. Thanks for hanging out. And I don't know if you know Gandalf, but Kaiser Kale is Gandalf. I'm playing Gekokujo. 1532. I think it's 1532, maybe 1536. And so we will be here. We're going right there. Yep. Yep. Fighting with Lord Oda. We're probably going to fight under the banner of Hattori Hanzo, Demon Hanzo, so we can court his daughter. I wanted to play Hanzo. I wanted to play Hattori Hanzo, but then I found that he's already in the game. And so I had to find a character to portray, and I did. So Toyotomi. Is it Hideyoshi? I say Tomiyoshi. So Toyotomi, who was the second great unifier of Japan, who fought under Lord Oda. I'm sure you know the history better than I do. I'm learning, and I'll share as I learn. Dude, good to see you. Yeah, right on. And so I was saying in my video on YouTube, because I've been doing some gameplay videos, since I can't be Hattori Hanzo, we are going to portray Toyotomi instead. And we are following in Toyotomi's footsteps historically, as to the best of our ability with Warband. And so we engaged in Freelancer. We have been fighting under the banner of Shogun Oda, Lord Oda. His last name, I can't remember how to pronounce it, and it's just my MS. I'll remember in 5 minutes. But so we're trying to emulate, reenact, through a 3D environment, the life of Toyotomi and his rise to power. And so we're going to fight for 2 factions, and we'll see where it takes us. One of the reasons that I wanted to stream this tonight is because we are at the crossroads where usually how I play a Warband Freelancer campaign is I start out as a peasant, farmer, blacksmith, right, hunter, whatever, and I enlist, and I work my way all the way up the troop tree. Then I either become a vassal, or I become a mercenary, or I take my own real estate. One of those 3 options. And that's where we're at tonight in our game. We're at about day 130. And so we're at a decision-making point where, do we continue in Freelancer and go fight for another faction, build up buddy points? Or do we become a mercenary? Are we going to get offered a vassalage? I don't know. But we've got probably over 50 friendship points with Lord Oda, and most of the other lords just through battle, through cooperation and support. And so I figured if we can't be Hanzo, we can marry his daughter, because Hanzo's just a freaking cool character. And if you guys remember Hattori Hanzo from the 70s, from Saturday Morning Kung Fu Theater, because I know you guys are all like 56, right? Dude, Saturday Morning Kung Fu Theater with Hattori Hanzo and his freaking bear karate tails. Good memories of childhood, man, I'm telling you. Big fat bowl of Captain Crunch. Right on. I wish I was 20 again. 20's awesome. Fucking 20 years old, dude. I was going wherever I wanted, doing whatever I wanted. My uncle Daryl said to me, "You want to go to China?" I said, "Well, yeah." All right. And my uncle says to me, this is one of the biggest life lessons that set me on my course when I was 18. He said, "You want to go to China?" I said, "Yeah." Now, you see, my uncle had a ton of money. And so I thought it was actually feasible that we might be going on a vacation to China. And so he says, "Get walking." I said, What do you mean?" I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, if you really wanted to go to China, how long would it take you to get there, and how would you get there? Couldn't you hitchhike, get a job on a ship, working as a steward or a porter or something, and then get to China, get off the boat, get some other part-time jobs and find some lodging, room and board for work, and you can see China. And so that whole idea changed everything I did for 5 years. And so I just traveled. Went on Dead tour. Saw the Dead a couple hundred times. Saw the sights. Just because that one thing. You want to go to China. Oftentimes in my life, people will say something small and insignificant, or what may seem such a small thing to some people, but it's a very big thing to some small people. And we take that small thing and turn it into something big. Right on. So run with it if it's a good thing. Run with it. You guys ever see Buckaroo Banzai? You guys ever see the sci-fi film Buckaroo Banzai? You should see it. You guys would love it. You guys would love it. Buckaroo Banzai. My favorite place in the United States to visit would probably be Yellowstone. Probably Yellowstone. Yellowstone's probably my favorite place in the USA. In Europe, my favorite place is Amsterdam. The pretty easy question right there. If you've never been to Yellowstone, please put that on your bucket list. You'll be glad you did. Yellowstone will leave you speechless. Speechless. All you can imagine when you're there is that that's how the earth was 200 years ago. I hope not. Because the volcano, as you probably know, since you mentioned it, that volcano is what? It's the size of Wyoming. I used to live in Colorado. I worked at Rocky Mountain National Park, and I lived in Boulder back in the 80s when it was small. Boulder used to be really small. I lived by Mork and Mindy's house, and I grew about 300 pounds of weed every 2 months. Transported on Amtrak first class to my uncle, who I was talking about, who's now dead. I hope not, but boy, that's a big volcano, isn't it? Nothing like seeing bear and moose and every kind of critter you can possibly imagine just roaming right next everywhere around you. It's crazy. Yellowstone is absolutely the most breathtaking place that I've ever been, is Yellowstone. Oh, it's all right. He smoked plenty of weed. He was stuck in a wheelchair for 40 years. So what I'm going through is small potatoes compared to what my uncle went through. Don't ever dive in shallow water, guys. That's how my uncle ended up in a wheelchair. He was diving, right? Big natural place, big lake. Dived off a rock. Looked beautiful, just like on TV. Broke his spine. Don't dive. Yeah, shit happens. Me? 2 years ago, you wouldn't recognize me at all. I was a totally different person. MS changes a person big time. I don't know what you're saying, bro. What? Wow. Whoa. Hey, Anatar, I think you told me. You did tell me before. Didn't you say you're in Texas? There's a couple of you guys. There's 2 or 3 of you guys from Texas. Texas has a lot of history here where I live. You guys have been coming in lately have been from California and Texas. And I've already modded some armor. Right on. Cool. Right on. One of my ancestors, I don't know if you are or not interested in the history. One of my ancestors was Marion Tunget, Marion Tunget, spells it just like I do. And he was one of the 2 soldiers that left the farm after the Battle of the Alamo, who was instrumental in capturing. He was one of the 2 soldiers who captured and then guarded General Santa Anna after he was defeated. Was one of my direct ancestors, and the whole account is published in a journal by the 2nd soldier at Texas A&M Archives. Yeah, pretty bitchin' history. Yeah, pretty cool. That's one of my famous ancestors, you know, is that, you know, he was just a farmer, but the army was rolling by saying, we're going to go get Santa Anna and we're going to get revenge. Come on and join the fight. And so my ancestor came down off the roof. Apparently he was fixing the roof. This is all in the whole journal. It's the whole story, right? It's at Texas A&M University. And it's a really cool account written by his buddy. My ancestor, he's probably like some 3rd cousin, right? And his buddy went off and joined the army. They went and defeated Santa Anna, but him and his buddy, they captured him and they chained him to a big log, all right? Kind of like they show in that Billy Bob Thornton Alamo TV show. But that was my ancestor who chained him to the log and then guarded him. And then Santa Anna, they had him locked in a cabin. He tried to escape, and my ancestor held the gun to his chest. And it was pretty cool. I'd love to come down there and see it. I've never got to see a lot of the historical sites in Texas. I've gone through Texas 2, 3, 4 times in my life, but I've never gotten to take time to like really see the really cool historical sites down there, because boy, there's some cool ones. Do you know what Pancho Villa's last words were? And who did I ask you guys? I asked you guys last words of, Henry VIII. What was Henry VIII's last words? I don't think any of you guys answered me. Really? My oldest traceable ancestor is Arminius, Herman the German. That's my oldest ancestor I can find. Maybe Beowulf, because my last name, Tunget, originates, the etymology originates from the Geats. The Geats migrated up to Tunsberg in that area, and thus the name was born. Translates to like spear maker or something. Yeah. Dude, that's cool. Charlemagne. I usually tell people that Attila the Hun was my ancestor, which is probably accurate. Oh man, we gotta bust out some freaking Hun campaigns. I got that 16th century mod, and it's got Huns in it. But the thing is the 457 AD mod has Huns in it. But we're playing a Geat. We're playing a Geat, Beowulf's tribe. We're playing a Geat campaign in 457 AD. And I play that really late at night. It's only 6 o'clock. It's only dinner time here. The sun just went down about an hour ago. But boy, I'm tired. Multiple sclerosis is a constant battle. It wears a person out. I'm fighting my immune system. My immune system thinks that my nerves is an illness. Can you imagine? That's what multiple sclerosis is, guys. For those of you who haven't ever heard me talk about MS, that's what's happening to me all the time. My immune system is attacking the nerves that are transmitting the signals to everything I do. So essentially, this is a road from here to here, but there's potholes in the road. There's a broken transmission. The transmission goes both ways. So in order for anybody to move our hands, we have to transmit and we have to get a return signal. Okay? And so those signals get broken with MS because the immune system is wearing down that protective coating on the nerves. And so that's why I do what I do. And if you were me, you would puff, and so should you. Loadouts for enemy troops, usually by their insignia on their armor or their banners. And so, as soon as I get sharper on troop ID, I'll turn those baubles off. I can't stand them. They're distracting. I find them especially distracting. Right on. So I got that turned down to 80. Once in a while, I still have a crash. So I've turned down character detail 50%. I've turned everything else down. But I'm still having a crash occasionally. And this is the only mod that's doing it for me. There's one Parisno playthrough that I have that's crashing on me every once in a while, but my other Parisno playthrough isn't. It's totally solid. And then this mod. The rest of my mods, no crashes, no glitches, nothing weird. And I'm not going to keep talking a ton, guys, because it'll wear me out. So, smoke them if you got them. Rock and roll. Let's see where we're at. Yup, day 128. Toyotomi Hideyoshi. Now I can see it, I can read it. So I'm still learning about this era. I absorb and digest a great deal, and I will try to share as I remember. And as I learn, this whole 200-year period is incredibly fascinating. I love something new to jump into. It historically enriches our minds right on what these people lived through, what everything they did, down to the music they listened to, their influences, the things that influenced them. History. Man, I can't wait. I can't wait. I hope I'm around when somebody invents the time machine. King Penguin's going to invent the time machine. I just know it. So let's see where we're at. I changed some screens. Yeah. Right. Home sweet home. And so we're still enlisted in Freelancer. So this is where we're at. Central, near Kyoto. So our capital is Kyoto. So we're fighting for the Oda clan. And our kingdom is small. It's dwindling. It's getting swallowed up. We need to fight back. We are getting our asses handed to us 50% of the time. Takeda's given us trouble. We need to ally with the Tokugawas. I could just mod that, but I won't. I'll try to do some choices and try to get these guys working together. Because our kingdom's dwindling. We're losing real estate. We could get swallowed up with one siege. With 2 sieges, we could lose the entire kingdom. And again, I am Freelancer. So this is where we're sitting. Toyotomi. Tomiyoshi. Yoshi for short. Or I just call him Tommy, right? Because he looks like Tommy Chong. Right? Tommy Chong. Everybody loves Tom. Everybody knows Tommy Chong is a freaking samurai. He's a bong samurai. He's the master samurai of the bong. He's from Bong, Okinawa. So we're not a prisoner. We are enlisted. So that's where we're sitting. We still got 116 renown, so we have a ways to go. We're only level 14. I don't usually shoot for vassal until I'm like level 20. I could try to mercenary. I'm going to have to hang tight with the Lord if I do. But being a mercenary at this point will be a much better payoff than continuing in Freelancer. Because Freelancer, we've maxed out our level. We're at the top tier in Freelancer. So now, with this stream, with this game, with day 127... we have to choose, see if we can become a vassal. And if we cannot, if we don't get that invitation to vassalage, we could become a mercenary. So that's the best route to go. Continuing in Freelancer isn't the most beneficial choice. Let's see, there was another face that looked really like that one. Yep. Skinny nose. There we go. Charlemagne's in this mod. So that's where we're sitting. What else? Troop trees. So we're fighting for Oda clan, for Shogun Oda, and we have achieved Hatamoto Cavalry. So we're a cavalry captain. So we're at our top tier for freelancer. And so I hit that yesterday, I think. I was kicking around here, chilling in my Tower of Solitude and playing some old Gekokujo. And so we got to our top tier. What are we, 127 days in? We have no enterprises. We have no coin coming in except for our weekly soldier wage and freelancer. Hey, Plaskar, how are you? Yes, I do. I like this a lot. This is really cool. This is a cool mod. This is very cool. So I'm in freelancer. Rock and roll Toyotomi Hideyoshi. And we're fighting for Oda clan. Plaskar, how are you? So we're fighting for Oda clan. We're in freelancer at the moment. And we're at war with everyone. We're losing our kingdom. We're fighting for great Shogun Oda. Right? He looks splendid. He looks absolutely splendid. And so we are in enlisted and freelancer. How far are we in? And shit, we're at war with everybody. We're sitting at level 14. So we're still weak. We're still getting there. We're still starting out. We're like about 130 days in, 127 days in. And we are portraying historical icon of the era, Toyotomi Hideyoshi, who is called one of the 3 great unifiers of Japan. And this character is not in the game. And so I chose to portray him. The armor I modded yesterday. Yeah, I modded that armor yesterday. I'll show you guys what I got. So this I modded because his actual armor, okay, his real armor that's in the museum, the National Museum in Japan, the actual armor is black. It's a black chest piece with a gold flower. And so I'll change that flower to gold. And so I modded that. I made that black, the trim black. I'll change that emblem to gold because that is what his armor looks like in the museum. So I'm going to make that look like the museum armor. The helmet's right on. That was Toyotomi's helmet. Right on. So whoever made the mod put these assets in there and they were thinking ahead. That's really cool. So it's got Toyotomi's Kubota, Toyotomi's Okinawa armor. Cool. Very cool. Dude, I'm enjoying this. This is a beautiful mod. I've got some kick-ass armor that I'm saving up for my companions. So I scored some good stuff, so I hung on to it for my companions. Right on. I love it. Samurai freaking Jack. Everybody loves Samurai Jack. So shit, where are we at? We got our Chinese sword. We need our big freaking sword. Yeah, because we're going to be on horseback. We just scored a new horse. Our Lord kicked us down a new horse. We got some shurikens. We got a badass freaking rifle. We got a nice longer sword. I need a 120. I need a 120 reach on that sword. But that's pretty good though, man. 38. It's a little slow, but whatever. I'm on a fast horse, so that's cool. The shurikens are nice, right in the face. I'm still working on my bow skill. I've got a 4, but I need a 5 on my bow skill. I scored some good arrows. This is our freelancer armor. This is what we were awarded with our rank, but I'm not using it. It's a 51 at 20 pounds, where this is 18 pounds and 52. So I'm using the Toyotomi armor. And this is just our extra gear, stuff that I'm saving. Right on. So fun, fun, fun. I'm digging this ancient Japanese world. It's bitchin'. Loving it. That was my helmet for a while. Cool beans. Play it. And Plaskar, I have to stop into your streams, man. I saw you were playing Elder Scrolls. And I'm sorry I've missed your streams. I enjoy your streams. Your streams are very positive. You're a very laid back person. All right. You guys, we're going to have some fun. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We're going to go mercenary. We're going to get offered a vassalage. We have no troops. We're going to be a Ronin. Our master's not dead yet, but we're going to be roaming the land without a master, maybe. We'll see. Hopefully, if he takes our shit back, he might take our horse back. Hopefully not. We have some extras. Let's see what's happening. Let's talk to our commander and see what's going on. Let's see where he takes us next. We've had some bitchin' sieges. The sieges are awesome. Especially this period. This period is black powder and katanas. Black powder and katanas. That's like the two pillars of civilization. Everybody knows this. Right? The two pillars of civilization. Katanas, black powder, donuts, chocolate, too. All right, let's go defeat the enemy. Shogun Oda. Oh, don't we just look awesome? Ah, let's go die. Oh, let's scoot. Let's see where we're at. It doesn't matter where we're at in our report because we're already at the top rank. We're not going to get any more promotions. We're only making 540 a week, so we could just save our coin, keep saving. We keep scoring some good loot from battle. We're scoring good loot too. We're scoring good armor. You guys watch and see. That extra armor and that loot I scored off the battlefield. I'm saving that for my companions. You guys know the drill. I hope you guys like the music. So I modded the music. I will mod the rest of these screens. I'll mod this screen. There's a very nice image behind my webcam. You guys can't see it, but it's great. So let's go. My head feels... Do you know what my head feels like? It feels like the top of my head's gone. Yeah, like my brain's exposed. You guys should try MS sometime. Let's go. This is the only mod that I play where it's glitching like that on that overland map. Britain Walda used to do that years ago. But there was, I don't know, there was a fix for it, or there was something I did, something to tweak. That, because this overland map is heavy duty. About every 2 minutes, 3 minutes, it'll like pause for a second. And it's because this is a heavy duty big ass overland map. And so I'll have to reach out to some friends, some of you guys out there, and say, hey man, what can I do about this? RGL, what can I do about that? If anybody knows, please comment and chat. Right on. Follow the commander into battle. Oh! These guys are dead meat. I got this jacked up, these battles, I got it jacked up to 400. I don't know if it's going to kick us out 400. So we'll see. We don't have our own troops. We're just a soldier in the freaking battle, in the army. Don't we look effing bitchin'? Look at this. Dudes, look at this. You guys asked me what I thought of this mod. Look at this. Look at how kick-ass this is. I modded that armor, but fuck, this is awesome. Are you shitting me? Katanas and freaking rifles? It's insane. I love it. Look at this. Is nuts. See that? I love it. Freaking gunpowder and katanas. Oh, you gotta die. Shoot, boys, shoot. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Oh, right in the booty. Oh, shit burgers. I prefer to fight on foot. Shit, I'm almost dead. I took some damage from that freaking rifle. Some of them, they're not rifles. They're not rifled. Freaking love it. Oh, dude, this is so bitchin'. The armors, look at this. Look at these guys. Awesome. Look at these guys. Look at that bow. Kick ass. Yeah, these guys are awesome. Love it. I love it. I love warband mods. Warband mods, shit. We go to any freaking time period we want. I need to change that. The reinforcement waves, man. This is driving me bananas. We're going in to finish off like a couple of troops. We should have just kept fighting. So that should be, I don't know. POBD or with diplomacy, I thought that was in there. We can change the reinforcement waves so we don't have to keep going back in to fight 3 guys like in a siege. You know, that would cost you the siege. Oh, this time period's so interesting too. Stay tuned for a little bit at the yeah, I better save my health. These freaking baubles. Those baubles, they drive me nuts. They look cool and they don't look cool. I'd rather see real soldiers with no flying saucers above their heads. I'm going to take one right in the neck, and when I do, our day will be complete. Oh shit. Yeah, like I said, the loot's good. Really good loot. Look at all this good stuff. Awesome, awesome. We need to take this fortress back. Yeah, we do big time. We need to take this fortress. We've got the juice to do it too. There's only 300 troops in there. And there's a ton of good prisoners. You guys who rolled in here, Plaskar, Anatar, Kale, all you guys, Penguin. If you guys are lurking and then you roll out of here, you guys please have a good night, rest well, and please be safe out there wherever you might roam. Truly. And thanks for coming in and saying hey. Check it out. So what's next? Oh, I freaking love these drums. Hoo-wah. Let's go. Yeah, we're hurting. Our kingdom is dwindling. Oh! Shit. Oh, that was some shit right there. You hear my foot freaking hitting the wall? Holy hell. Oh, gnarly. Somebody popped me, boy. Somebody shot me right in the noggin. Fuck a doody do. I modded a lot of this already, Plaskar, so like the screens and the music. Screens, the music. I don't know what else. If I think of it, I'll mention it. Yeah. Man, this is such an interesting freaking time period. It's so well done. And this is the Daimyo edition, guys. So this is the Daimyo submod on top of Gecko mod. And all you need is the exclamation mark Gecko. That is the Gekokujo Daimyo 3.1. You only need that download. You don't need Gekokujo and then Daimyo. You can get it right on the Daimyo site on ModDB. Bitchin', bitchin'. Fun, fun, fun. Yep, we got some good loot. Look at that. 44 head armor, helmet, and the loot. That works. Yep, you want your gear as usual. Jumpin' freelancer. Look at our loot. And the only thing I ever fudge is my inventory. I'm not going to roll around missing out on all that loot. A couple of guys are like, how you have so much coin? Well, I extend my inventory. I'm not jerking around with inventory scores and warband. It's the only thing I fudge. Yep, and that's it. Everything else, we're not level 20 yet. Once we get level 30, we'll be rocking and rolling. Samurai Jack style. I'm going to create Afro Samurai. Yep. Our battle cries are going to be Samuel L. Jackson. Let's roll. Freelancer, freelancer. So we still have a really low renown. We're still a low level. I'm not even level 20 yet. But I'm deciding, should we go mercenary? Are we going to get offered a vassalage or no? We might not get offered a vassalage until renown of over 300. I'm not sure. I'll have to see. This kingdom is hurting though. The Oda clan's hurting. And we're at war with Tokugawa, and they are much more powerful than we are. Now we are the premier, the Oda clan in history. Lord Oda, one of the things he was famous for, besides taking over a third of the country, because he conquered a unified, pretty much what we're looking at right here. What we're looking at here on the map, Oda conquered. Okay, and one of the ways that he did that was that he implemented gunpowder and firearms into his arsenal. And so shit, yeah, we're supposed to be going on the siege and we're sitting here eating freaking donuts. Oh, this siege is going to be shit burgers. You just watch. I think we've been in like, I think we've been in like 3 sieges now, and boy, they're fun. These buildings are so awesome, man. Japanese architecture is just fantastic. Super. And the food is even better. I'll tell you what, this music, when the sun's coming up, drinking that first nice hot cup of black tea first thing in the morning, watching the sun come up over the Atlantic, hell yeah. The Japanese know what's up. They know what good living is. That ain't no shit. So I wonder how much health we have. And again, we're not in control. We're a soldier fighting under the banner of our Lord. Rock and roll. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Kinoshita is besieging. Oh, yeah, these bitches right up there in the freaking windows. Oh, look at them firing. Oh, you guys are going to die. You're going to freaking die. We want our fortress back, you bastards. Oh, you shits. Oh, right. Watch, it's going to pop. Oh, look at all the archers. Shit. You. Oh, you. You. Oh, shit. Come on, boys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Bust that bitch down. Man, that is an awesome freaking jacket. If I say so myself, that is sushi freaking GQ. Look at that. Oh, wipe off my brow. Quit your bitching. Bust the door down. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ah! Go, 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 go. Go, you bastards. Move, fool. Oh! You're next, sunshine. Oh! 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 Oh, you're gonna die. See that guy standing there looking at his freaking fingers? You gotta be shitting me. Let's go, you bitches. Holy hell. Oh man, look at the ninja. Ooh. Oh, this is insane. Oh, shit! Oh, our hero has fallen. Get him, boys! Avenge me! Oh, look at this! Oh! Look at these guys. This is where they meet their end. Oh yeah, we're gonna take our fortress back. Get them, boys. This is the best alarm ringtone ever made. That shit'll wake you right up in the morning. Yes! Oh, I love the chaos. It's insane. Bodies on the floor. Oh, we're not done yet. Look at these awesome freaking buildings, man. Look at this. This is insane. I love it. Oh, man. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, shit. Shit. We're going to get our asses beat. Yep. Here come the reinforcements. Yep. Shooting out the windows. Yep, our boys are gonna die. You're gonna die, boys. Serve your Lord in death if need be. Get them, boys. Finish the job. Yeah, we need some real estate. Oh, look at these guys ready to rock and roll. Look at their awesome ammo. Oh shit. Oh! You're the man. You are the man. Bitchin'. Look at that. Awesome. Hell yeah. This is bacon flavored lip balm. It's the best. Have bacon all the time. Toyotomi, Toyoshi. We are freaking wounded, damn it. So we're not going to get any buddy points for that. Maybe we will. See what happens. Senor. Probably not because we bit it. Oh, we did. We got some buddy points. I'll not forget how together we captured Okazaki Castle. I am honored to have fought by your side. So I'm curious. Doesn't he look just freaking amazing? I think we've been enlisted for 100 days. I don't think we'll get a vassalage yet. I don't know what the requirements are going to be. Anywhere between 100 and 350. Not so sure about this mod though. So, let's see where our Lord takes us. They're all hurting for troops. How many troops can we have? Yeah, we're sitting at 48 troops. Oda Samurai Gunner. So I got a guy who just joined my ranks. Rock and roll, welcome aboard. Bitchin', so we got a gunner. Cool beans, we leveled up. It says we leveled up. That's strange, right there. So, keep rolling. We're at the top rank. We don't have shit for renown. So let's keep fighting. Maybe we'll shoot for level 20. See if we can get a vassalage. He doesn't have fiefs to give away. His kingdom has dwindled. And he's one of the greatest conquerors in Japanese history. Lord Oda. Let's sell our junk. These are 20s. Yep, that's cool. 1,600 coin, that works for me. I just spent a ton. We had like 20,000 coin, but I just bought a couple of things. I bought that. I bought another rifle. Got another sword. Yeah. The helmet. So I bought some new stuff. So I'm back down to 5,000 coin. I had like 20,000, like I said. The horse, our Lord kicked us down the horse. And this is our troop armor that our Lord kicked us down, these weapons. This stuff's mine. Rock and roll. Cool beans. The inn, all this stuff, we have no reason to go to any of these places. I can go in and check it out. The inn's too dark. I need to do something about that. These inns are too dark. And I was just looking at some footage today of accurate lighting for these kinds of structures, and this should be lit up. Some candles flame in here. Light these scenes up. Some nice warm flame light in here. You know, good stuff. But that's it, is that. We need more than that. These panels should be they should be bright. And so we're not collecting any companions. We're not building up any troops. Not yet. Still in freelancer, building up our renown, got rid of our junk. Hot diggity dog. Asakura clan and Oda clan have made peace. Amako and Asakura have gone into an alliance. Okazaki Castle has been besieged by Tokugawa clan, so that's probably where we're headed. Yeah, we're just going to lose it again. We need to try to form an alliance with the Tokugawa clan. But the issue is, previously owned real estate is keeping us at war, but we need to try to ally these two clans. Demon Hanzo. So he has a marriageable daughter. Unite these two clans. Dig it. Oh, dig it. Dig it. Thor's Day. It's the day of redheads, all you descendants of Thor. So mighty Thor came down from Asgard, slept with a mortal woman, and that's how we got red hair. True story, I was there. Isn't that wonderful music? All right, guys. Oh, let's try to stay alive. Missed them all. I need a 12 gauge Remington 810. Oh, bitch. Right. Right in the freaking noggin. Oh, man. Bitchin'. Bitchin'. Oh, that was awesome. I freaking love this. Warband mods, any time period, take your pick. Missed him. Completely missed him. I think I have a 50 in firearms. Nice armor, look at that. In the loot, 50 body armor. Kick ass, look at that. Yeah. Awesome, awesome. Yep, outfit all your companions. I gotta turn that click noise down. See where we're at. Another 1,000. We only have 20 health. Don't I make a good target? that shit hurt. I fucking felt that from here. Holy hell, right in the noggin. Little bastard piked the shit out of me. Oh, that was my cousin. Yep, they're gonna kick our sorry asses. Where's our reinforcements? They must have a lot tougher troops. They've got to. Yep, they got a bunch of monks. All those white hooded, those white hoods. Yeah, those are all monks. I think they're from Edo. I could be wrong. They're from the West Coast. See, why aren't we being reinforced? We have more troops. I need to set those reinforcement waves. Look at that badass samurai right out front. Yeah. Fight, you cowards. Fight to the death. Good samurai. Die like a good samurai, damn it. Here comes some reinforcements, alright. We're not out of the game yet. You guys are splitting up. You're all gonna die. Where's your freaking commander? He's drunk on sake again. Oh, you guys, where you going? Shoot him, boys. Oh, shit. Should have stayed together. Yeah, we're dead meat. Get him. Samurai Jack, kick his ass. Where's Afro Samurai when you need him? Oh, we're gonna die again. Shit. Yep, we lost. That's it. We're going to that great cherry blossom temple in the sky. Oh, defeat for our brooding romantic samurai. Utterly crushed. Not just crushed. Utterly crushed. Oh, we're dead meat. We're going to the slammer again. Yep, here comes another 42 enemy troops to kick us around. Oh, we escaped. Holy shit. Oh, poop. Yeah, we're hurting for certain. I hope we don't lose our whole kingdom. Let's see if we have any junk to sell. Are we going to get mugged? Are we going to get our mugging? No mugging. Shit, we got gypped. Didn't even get our mugging tonight. See that armor? Cool, 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 cool. Oh, let's see what we got. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, man, I want one. I'll never take that off. Kick ass. These freaking armors are so badass. Look at that helmet. Look at that. That is kick ass. Look at this. Look at this. For the footwear, isn't that just awesome? 22 and a 5. Bitch, and look at that helmet. Yeah. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Kick ass. Nice. There's an Oda. That'd be appropriate for the clan that we're fighting for, as opposed to the one that we're wearing now, but the one we have now is a 522. Now if we find one for our clan, Toyotomi, we'll pick that up. It's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Toyotomi gear. It should be showing up in the marketplace. I made sure it was in the marketplace and I reset it for cultures. Cool. Good stuff. I think I have everything I need. I can't afford there's these kick-ass swords, 92 speed, 109 length, 45 chopping. I don't have the coin for those yet, but that's what we're shooting for, 45 chopping. Newt. Nice greeting. And good evening to you. $35,105, that sucker's fast right there. Weapon reaches 89. I need that longer blade for horseback. $40, $38, $87, $109, $93, $109. That's $7,000. That's a nice blade. Right there, 93 speed, 109. 38, how many pounds is it? It's still 3.5 pounds. Let's see. Yeah. Should we hang on to that? We're only going to get 184. That's going to cost us about $4,000 or $5,000 to buy that again, so we'll hang on to it. So we got a couple of good blades for our companions. Good deal. Newt, how's your day? What's up, fucko? How's your day? What's happening? Do tell. I'm gonna sign off soon. Yeah, we're at 2 hours. Right on. So we lost that coin, but shit, that's a good sword. That's a good sword. Rock and roll. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have fun with that. That's only two-handed, but we can still use it with one on a horse. So shit, yeah, upgraded to 40 chopping, 93 speed, so it's faster, same length, and does more damage. That works. Let's hope it serves us well. So that's that. We have no prisoners. We have one Oda samurai hanging on, one gunner, kicking it with us. Oh man, that's fucked up. That's some turmoil right there. I don't know any scenarios like that in my life. My life's pretty limited as it is. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I'm sorry that your family member passed away. Truly. It sounds like the story of my life. You just described my same life too. So yeah, we have that in common. For sure, my friend. Yep. I couldn't have said it better myself. Yep. So what do we learn from our hurdles? And what do we do with life's trials and tribulations that the three sisters throw in our path? What do we do with that? Why? Why did the fates throw those things in our way? Right on, brother. You persevere. And so what happens when you adapt to that, you overcome it, and then somebody else follows in your footsteps? Those trials and tribulations, and I'm probably not telling you anything you don't already know, but those trials and tribulations, like my trials right now with MS. Somebody follows in your footsteps. Somebody follows in my footsteps. You and I are better equipped to help those people who came after us in the same path. That's why the three sisters throw these things in our path. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I like to look at it. That's the upside of it. The downside is that we have these heavy-duty trials in our life. The upside is that it gives us the experience and the strength to help others who follow that same path, that same unfortunate path. The things that befall us in our life better equip us to help others, essentially. That's what that's for. Man, do me a favor. Newt Von Fucko. Newt. Yeah. Right on. Excellent. Excellent, bro. Excellent. I was going to say, do me a favor and keep your chin up. That's what I was going to say. Yep, I'm all alone in the world. And everyone's dying. I know the feeling. I do. I can relate. I'm not in your shoes, but my shoes are similar. And it sounds to me from what you're typing that you're doing all right. And I hope that's true. Love this music. Ah, man, it's so good. It's so good. It's not fair to others. Suicide isn't fair to those in our lives. It's selfish. That's the way I see it. If anybody should freaking chew on a cyanide pill, it should be me. But shit, I ain't going down that road. Even though I am not going to be able to do the shit that I wanted to do. I should be hiking to Kungsladen right now. That's a dead-end path, no pun intended. I've thought about it many times, but it's a selfish thing to do to people. Pardon me. While I wipe my nose with a museum reproduction. Keep your chin up, bro. I know it's easy for me to say, or is it? I'm in a wheelchair. That's all my uncle ever had to say to me. I used to come home from school. I'd take the bus from Chicago. I'd go to my uncle's house because I had a room at my uncle's house. I'd stay at my uncle's house. I'd walk in, he'd say, "How's it going, nephew? Roll a joint or 3." And I'd sit there and I'd say, "Oh, this girl and my job and my homework and the exams and school, it's overwhelming. Grandma passed away." True story. Everything I'm telling you is true. And he just looked at me and he goes, "I'm in a wheelchair." And it made all my problems disappear immediately. When I was a kid, I was like 18. I was 18 when all that was going on. Everything I shared with you. Right on. Right on, brother. Right on, dude. I like what you have to say. Newt, where are you at? Are you in the U.S.? And if you are, what state are you in? No, I'm not sending suicide hotline to your house or something, and I'm not trying to get you to join an Amway cult. A bunch of you guys lately have been from like Texas and California. I'm in Gettysburg. I like Gettysburg. It's pretty here. I just wish I could get out more. So somebody come and get me out. My Tower of Solitude. I live up here at the top of my building. I have a great view. I call myself the Sentinel. I'm my very own superhero. Oh, New Hampshire, right on. Cool beans, man. Do you guys, what's the weather up there like right now? You guys have had snow, haven't you? We haven't had snow yet. I'm right down on the Mason-Dixon line in Gettysburg in the battlefield. We haven't had any snow. We had like flurries for like 10 minutes. So I'm hoping. Do ya? You got a denim tuxedo? Canadians are all Scottish. Everybody knows this. Ah, right on. Right on. Right on. Right on. Right on. A lot of good Canadians. Some of my favorite people are Canadians, and most of my favorite people would like to be Canadians. I was supposed to be retiring in Newfoundland, and then MS put me in a wheelchair most of the time. If I'm here in my living room all day, which I am 99% of the time, I sit in my cozy ass office chair. My wheelchair's sitting right there. But that changed that plan. I was going to be headed north. Up in your neck of the woods is good weather for people with MS. That kind of weather agrees with us. The average high temperature in Newfoundland in the summertime is 75. That if you have MS, that's perfect. Yeah, German heritage because I'm a World War II nerd. Are ya? Man, I play IL too. I play Forgotten Hope too. Do you play any World War II games? I play Forgotten Hope 2 and IL 2. I'm doing a Dutch, Japanese, Black Sheep. I'm doing and a Finnish and a Finland. And I think even a Polish campaign. I roll out all kinds of different stuff for IL2. And then Forgotten Hope 2, I play Polish and I play American and I play, I love playing Canadian. And Forgotten Hope 2. What is that? HOI. I don't know what that is. For some cursed reason, so you're a winter person as well, so am I. Yeah, I wish we had snow already. I figured we would. I predicted that we would have snow before the Christian holiday, before solstice. Solstice begins tomorrow. Our new year begins tomorrow. Hearts of Iron, right on. Dude, I've been wanting to watch some of that. Do you stream that? Do you ever stream that? Because I've been wanting to watch that, but I don't think any of my friends stream that. Hearts of Iron. I'm gonna have to look at that. I love Forgotten. I've been playing Forgotten Hope 2 for 20 years. I've been playing Forgotten Hope and then Forgotten Hope 2. Forgotten Hope 2 the last 10 years. But it's about time for me to roll, my friends. I have to get something to eat. I got a bath today, and I did my dishes. I got my trash out, so all of that makes me my very own superhero. I even got dressed and got a bath and everything. Mods, console commands, interesting scenarios, right on. Awesome. Yeah, I would watch you play that, dude. I get alerts on my phone. When you guys go live, I get alerts and email. I like hanging out with you guys when you're streaming, whatever you're playing. And I've got some rice and I have some brats. I love playing, I'm a big fan of Eastern Front. Yeah, in IL-2, I love flying Eastern Front. Finns versus the Russians, mostly. I'm a big Winter War fan and Continuation War fan. And so I love playing that on the ground, in armor, and in the air. Continuation War and Winter War. That's probably like my biggest fan favorite. Those theaters. The Finns. And yeah, in IL-2 and Forgotten Hope too. No, you know what? No, I remember when that first came out and some of my friends played that. When that first came out, Men of War, Assault Squad. I think the original. I remember when my friends played that. We weren't streaming or nothing like that. But my friends played that and it looked cool. You play some cool games that I'd love to see you guys play and stream. Because over the winter, I'm going to need some strategy games. And I can't do RTS. I do turn-based. But I have Ultimate General. I have 2 Ultimate General games that I'm going to play by request of one of our moderators here at the Shield Wall, Irish Reb. Irish Reb is the Sergeant Major of the Army of Northern Virginia in real life. And he's a longtime reenactor like yours truly. And he requested that I play those, and he said they're really hard. And so we're going to be playing Ultimate General Gettysburg right here in my front yard. Yeah. There's the one Civil War. There's 2 Ultimate General Civil War and Ultimate General Gettysburg. And I believe the Ultimate General Civil War, and please correct me if I'm wrong, is turn-based. But Ultimate General Gettysburg is RTS. So that's going to give me a challenge. But the thing is, I know this battle probably better than any battle in history. I know this battle right here where I live is where General Heath was. I live on Willoughby Run. Is right out my window, and the railroad cuts right behind me. Yeah, man. And so I'm looking forward to that'll probably trip me out because it's right here in my front yard. Age of Civilization 2. You guys play out. See, there's so many games out there. There's only enough time in the day. There's only enough time in the day to play them. But I have to log off, my friends. It's almost 8 o'clock here on the battlefield. And I'm wiped out. I've been on for a couple hours. There we go. Right on. 7:42, yeah. Right on, dude. We're in the same time zone. Yeah, I'm wiped out. My head's like jello. Hey, man, you keep your chin up. Don't disappoint me. We're always the worst at, oh, those are always fun. Yeah, you guys all have finals right now, huh? You guys have a good holiday, and please be safe. All of you guys, everywhere, wherever you may roam. Solstice is coming. Let the feasting begin. Begins tomorrow, I believe. What is the date today? Where is the moon? Yeah, we don't look at calendars. We look at the colors of plants. Right on. You create it, I'll use it. What's for dinner? I'm gonna have brats and rice. Nice fat piece of bread. Big chunk of cheese. Sing it if you know it, dance if you don't. You guys, thanks for tuning in. Oh, I got a bunch of drumsticks. I have to thaw them out. Chickens. They're good for one thing, huh? Flying rats. You guys ever raise chickens? They're like flying rats. Nasty little shits. Especially when they run around without their heads. They make a mess. They're squirting that blood and shit everywhere. Ham and pineapple pizza. Oh, dude, that sounds so good. What's shaking, Peaches? I miss me a ham and pineapple pizza. That sounds really good. Hell yeah, we used to have a lot of chickens. Lots of my friends have chickens. Cedar Valley Sustainable. This is my friends CSA. They are supporters of mine and they are patrons of mine. And they are lifelong friends of mine. And so if you're in the Midwest, you guys, check out my friends, and they're really, really, really good people. But that's some friends of mine who have lots of chickens. And they live old school. Old timey. That's back where I'm from. You guys, thanks for hanging out. You guys made my day. Peaches, hey. Newt. Have a good night, fucker. Comes right in the channel. He's like, hey, fucker. It's $1 for every F-bomb to the MS Society. Plascard, thanks for hanging out. And I'm looking forward to your Witcher stream again, man. Anatar, as always, thanks for the good conversations the past couple of days. And Cal, thanks for saying hey. And Penguin, thanks for moderating. Astro, thanks for saying hey. And Penguin and all you guys, Sebel, good luck on your exams. Get some good rest. Do your exams rested. Don't freaking marathon that shit and just stay awake for a week. Drinking Jolt and coffee. I did that shit. That's not good. Get some rest. You'll do better on your exams. And if all else fails, and your professor's kind of cute, sleep with your professor. Now me, I had an out. You see, I had the weed, so the professors would just ask me for weed. See ya, fuckers. I permitted it. Right on, cool. Peaches, thanks for saying hey. Right on. I'll be back, you guys. I'll probably be streaming again tomorrow, so I hope you guys come in and hang out. And I hope you guys... Yeah, dude, my teachers were all actually like 30-year-old chicks. So I lucked out. Art history and sculpture. So art history was the toughest class you could take. And then sculpture I hated. I'm an illustrator. I do fantasy illustration. I paint landscapes. Sculpture ain't my thing. Good night to you, to New England, from Pennsylvania. I'm right down here on the Gettysburg Battlefield on the Mason-Dixon line, about 10 miles from Maryland. You guys sleep deep and dream interesting dreams, and I leave you with a little bit of this. Enjoy the fun. Oh, and sleep well, y'all. Let's see if this is the right one. It should be. Oh, that's the war scene. I leave you guys with something jamming. Cool beans. Enjoy the tunes, guys. Enjoy the presentation. You guys rock. Thanks for making my day. Thanks for the company. Thanks for the friendship, you guys. Rock and freaking roll. These guys are awesome, awesome, awesome. I freaking can't get enough. I'm freaking out. Look at me go. Look at me go. Look, I'm doing 360s. I got my A+ certification 20 years ago. Blindfold, put them together. You guys rest well. Dream interesting dreams. Hope to see you all tomorrow. Please be safe, you guys, wherever you may roam.